Hey everybody, if you didn't already know it, Alex and Autos has a podcast. I know this is something that a lot of you have been asking for quite some time, and we're doing it in conjunction with Tim Mosso. Say hi, Tim.
Hi, I'm Tim of Watchbox, best known for watches, but I love all things with wheels inside and out, which is why I'm collaborating with Alex on the new Auto Buyer's Guide podcast.
And normally you get to see only Tim's wrist in these videos. I watched some of them, and it's like this wrist wandering around in the videos. But now you actually get to see Tim's face. So you can find us on all of your favorite podcast platforms, Google, Spotify, etc. Tim, tell them what you'll find on the channel.
Well, you're going to find just about everything. You're going to find a discussion of everything current in cars, which means internal combustion at the highest levels, car culture, EVs, questions you might have about buying cars, as well as the daily grind of actually living with some of the hot button vehicles of the moment: Ford Lightning, Rivian, Lucid, BMW, Mercedes, and yes, quite a few bloopers and outtakes. We do get a little bit silly at times, so there will be some of that.
Yep, and you will also discover that Tim is a lover of the Chevy Bolt.
You will find out that I am a lover of many odd vehicles. My dream garage contains both a Bentley Brooklands and a Honda Insight first generation. I'm that kind of guy.
And don't forget that Chrysler Pacifica hybrid.
Oh yeah, well, I'm loading it up. Pinnacle, Alex. Pinnacle.
Yeah, so if you have a love for all things plug-in hybrid or all things gasoline, or very strangely, a soft spot for all things early 2000s, apparently the podcast is the place to go, because we were just discussing our dream garages for the 2000s, and let's just say it was an interesting list of crazy things from Mercedes, Jeep, Acura, and yes, even a neon SRT4.
We had hellacious good times with the decade from hell. This and more on the Auto Buyer's Guide podcast.
And if you want to know which favorite K car is mine and which favorite K car is Tim's, you might have to watch a future episode.
That was ridiculous. Okay.
Brian, you don't have a favorite K car?
Of course I have a favorite K car. It is the Dodge Shelby CSX.
That's supposed to be for later. You can't talk about your favorite K car now. This is to tell people that they should watch for the favorite K car.
Okay, well, I'm going to talk about my favorite K car, and I promise you it's not a Chrysler TC by Maserati.
Oh, ow. Yeah, that it did exist, a Chrysler Maserati. Who would have known that they are now under the same umbrella?
Yeah, that's weird. Convergence theory. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe I need a... Well, we've talked about K cars, we've talked about neon SRTs, we've talked about Honda Insights. What will we talk about next? Maybe the next car in your garage. Find out on the Auto Buyer's Guide podcast.
Yep, and be sure and email us questions. You can email those to itsaconspiracy@alexandautos.com, because as with everything we do when it comes to viewer questions, apparently there's some sort of conspiracy involved. At any rate, you can email us those questions there, comment on this video. I promise someone will be browsing through comments to try and find them. And of course, subscribe to the podcast channel, because you're not going to find podcasts here. Everybody thought that was boring. We tried it for a little bit. They are over on the podcast channel. If you want to see things like the air quotes, that's the Auto Buyer's Guide podcast channel. And of course, find the podcast on your favorite podcast platform. See all of you later.